Hey guys! Hi. Welcome to another Q&A Wednesday session where we answer your questions. And today we're answering
a question from Debbie B. And she is one of our regular subscribers as well. And she comments a lot. Hi Debbie. And she asks, will we ever see interaction with Jazz's dad, mum, siblings and his family of his wife and kids? Understandably, of course, if they don't want to be filmed. Who of Jazz's mum or dad's personality matches up to mine, which we can also go into as well.
Yeah.
So the main question is obviously about whether my family members or let's even say friends would even come onto YouTube. So my family, I mean, when we started YouTube, they had a lot of questions.
Yeah.
A lot of worries, and they were even like, "Oh, why do you actually want to put your stuff on there?" And do you really want people like looking at your wedding pictures, or do you want people looking through your private life even? And whatever you're going to talk about your life, what you went through, and obviously we allay their fears. They're allowed to ask questions. I say, look, we're adults. We know what we want to share, and we know that there will be good comments, there will be bad comments. But we were willing to share, but to have them on YouTube, I don't think they'd be open to that because they're quite a traditional mentality, especially from the Indian background. They're not ones to even do Facebook and broadcast pictures of their events because they'd be like, why would I want to put it on there for other people to see? If I want to show someone, they come to my house, sit down, and I'll show them the pictures. You know what I mean? I don't want everyone accessing them. So they're not social media savvy. They're not into social media. So they're
very reserved.
Very reserved. They probably feel awkward in front of a camera.
Yes.
So the chance of them coming onto YouTube are slim. Not to say that will never happen. I think if anything, my dad would be the most likeliest one that would come on. My mum wouldn't. I think she just wouldn't even entertain it.
I think I think YouTube, even in the UK, not just your family, in the UK, I don't think YouTube is as big as it is in America, and people here I still feel that they're quite judgmental on you being on YouTube because they're like, well, why do you want to do it? And it's
and why
very
would you
different.
want to share your private life? And, I wouldn't do it, but any day everyone can do what they want to do because you're your own judge and you're your own person that dictates your own life. So you're going to feed yourself, you're going to pay your own bills. So if you want to do YouTube, you go for it. You know what I mean?
So, and also I think like the biggest thing that puts even like my family off is the comments, and I think the comments put a lot of people off from doing anything on YouTube because, I mean, who wants to read bad things about themselves? Who wants to hear that, oh, this is wrong with you, or people's opinions? So I think for that reason alone, people are like, no,
people don't like doing stuff like YouTube.
It's not even the whole filming and putting yourself out there. It is the comments that scare a lot of people off. Because
I mean, my friends have obviously been on it once. When we went to the football, the England game, and if you look back in our YouTube stuff, if you haven't seen it, you'll see a couple of my friends in there, 3 or 4 of them, and they were fine with it. I said I was going to film them. I haven't got about filming them again, but I'm not saying I wouldn't do it again. It's just that sometimes when you're out and about, you're drinking, you're just thinking about having a good time. But maybe in the future I will go about saying, lads, look, I'm going to film you. Do you mind again? You know what I mean? So, and I think they would be more receptive once they've had a drink. So, so a lot of the videos might be them being drunk, but I'm sure you guys wouldn't mind that. But maybe I'll try and get them on there more. But as I said, I don't really go out as much nowadays because
everybody's busy. Your friends are busy at work,
and then you don't really and then you're not going out during the day. It's dark, and then you're in a bar and it's dark, so you can't really get a good picture. So it's not like. So it just doesn't come about in the right way.
That's it,
So, but I think my friends would be receptive, but my family, I don't think so. Like brothers, sisters, it's just not their thing.
No.
So, I apologize in advance. I'm not saying they wouldn't ever, but I think with time, as the channel grows, maybe things will change. Maybe people change their minds. And
And
you might see some of them on there.
Yeah, they know.
Your family's not too bad, isn't it? Like, I think if they were in a video, they wouldn't say anything.
No,
like, yeah, whatever.
If they're in a video, let's say if they come to our house and I'm filming or vlogging, or if we go out and I'm filming and vlogging and I happen to catch them, they're not really like make a big deal out of it. So, oh well, you know, and they are actually fine with YouTube. They get YouTube, so to them it's not really a big deal. And they like the videos and say, oh wow, you know, your videos are really good quality, you come across really well. So I think sometimes that's the fear, like, oh, how are you going to come across? And for them, so oh, you look fine, you don't worry about it.
But you're right, as Primrose said, in the UK, I think people are a bit more backwards when it comes to the YouTube
they just
stuff.
Reserved.
The majority.
Yeah.
Not obviously there are people that know YouTube and what the situation and what the score is with YouTube. But in the US, I find that people are a lot more receptive and forward thinking about YouTube.
Yeah.
So our family isn't really, so they'd accept that we're doing it, but they wouldn't want to be on the actual channel, which is a bit of a disappointment really. Because when you're out and about, when you're out and about, you want to film something, you have to like be careful how you're angling the camera. I can't really film this because
and it's just like
dad. That's normal reaction. And we have to respect that.
Yeah.
So.
But I think Dad will eventually.
I think my dad will do it. Yeah. And when it comes to extroverted personality, and who I get that from, that is definitely my dad.
Yes.
Because my dad is a chauffeur. He's been a chauffeur for 30 years around London, and he's met so many multicultural people. And he can have a conversation with anyone.
Yeah.
Like honestly, you can start a conversation with anyone. He's a happy-go-lucky guy. And isn't it, Dad? Yeah. Dad's very good like that.
He's very laid back.
How was he with you? He was great with you.
Yeah, exactly.
From day one.
Yeah,
so.
he doesn't. Yeah. He's very easy to get out. Yeah, you will definitely go off your dad.
He likes to talk. He likes to chat.
He likes to drink.
He likes to have a drink.
Likes food.
Very social. I mean, if my friends are there, he'd drink with them, just to be social. Yeah,
he would.
And he acts like a young man, which is great.
Yeah.
And it's quite funny.
Yeah.
So my friends actually enjoyed whenever we have met up with my dad's been there. Whether it was a housewarming at my house or whatever, they loved Dad, didn't they? They had a great time with him.
When the kids were born.
Or Christmas dinner around my family's house, and they popped round.
Yeah.
They've gone, your dad's actually a cool guy.
He is. Yeah. So I'm sure as the years go by, you probably will see him, and he will probably say hello.
I'll say, Dad, just jump on there. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Mum's not here.
Yeah. I think more it's like filming people. Like if not comfortable in front of a camera, it's like filming and you're not aware of it. Because like even when I was with my sister, the moment I tried to film her, people was like stiff and
you freeze. You don't know what to say.
Yeah, they start acting not themselves, and it's like, oh, I'm not filming you. You're not acting yourself. Just be normal.
Whereas,
so it's like,
whereas you and me, we've become relaxed in front of the camera, so we just act like it's
not even
just
there.
act like it's not even there.
Yeah.
But that takes time, and the problem with that is as I said, you can't even let them know that you're going to be putting on YouTube, because you've got to film it and say, I'm going to put that on YouTube.
Oh no, because they'll be like, am I saying the right thing? Am I? Oh.
I was telling you off, or you know.
So don't worry about it. People want to see the real you. Yeah. They don't want the frozen you or the I'm putting up an act you. They want to see you.
Yeah,
So
I had a bit of mayonnaise on the side of my mouth.
Yeah. So I'm sure as the years roll by,
maybe
it will probably happen. Yeah, and so I wouldn't completely rule it off, but I'll say like 90% no.
Never say never. You know what I mean?
But for my family, I mean, I'll try and get them on there. I think I can twist their arm more than you can twist your family's arm.
Traditional, very traditional.
Yeah, and I've told my family like YouTube's there, so if you come to my house, you might happen to get filmed, and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, you know, they're fine with it. So yeah, really.
Yeah. So hopefully, maybe one day. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so guys. Debbie B, I hope that answered your question. And again, guys, you lot who've asked the same question, I hope that answers your question as well, because again, this is a question that I get asked quite a bit.
Yeah, the families in the
and they want to see the dynamics, they want to see how we interact, and you know, because of the problems that were there before, they want to see how the family's getting on now. And it is really would be nice to film it, because it is actually really funny and everyone gets on really well, but you know, at the moment we just respect everyone's privacy and everyone's request not to be on YouTube. But like I say, eventually I'm sure it will happen. It might be 10 years from now, but it will,
man. Watch me jump on, I'm telling you. They'll probably take the camera off us.
Yeah, exactly. Start filming themselves. Like, it's upside down. Oh god. Anyway, guys, We're gonna love you and leave you again, and we'll see you guys in our next video. And again, if you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section and we'll do our best to answer them for you.
Any problems and dilemmas we can help you with, let us know.
Yes, yeah. Give this video a thumbs up and share it to your friends and family. And we're gonna see you guys in our next video. And that's it.
See ya.
Bye.